Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's a Sunday morning show, yeah, as promised after that late night. Yes, I did promise I'll come back, and I'm back in full effect, making noise on a Sunday morning for everybody to hear. Even my lovely wife is just sat right over there. Yeah, people, we've got some more segmented live views, no repeats. It's all fresh stuff, fresh stuff. But yeah, the goalkeeper, ex-goalkeeper who's on the payroll, some comments about Mikel Arteta and some other bits and pieces as well that I forgot to actually talk about last night. Remember last night show was like a marathon, an hour and 41 minutes. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we're getting this one, the Sunday morning show, after this music intro. Oh, I can't wait for this one. Yes, people. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's a Sunday morning show, not a catch-up. We don't do any more catch-ups. I don't know what my brother's doing. I think wherever he is, I think he must be enjoying himself. But I just keep going on from strength to strength, never giving up. But what you can do, never give up, never give in. Just subscribe. That's all you have to do. Just subscribe. I know I've had some problems with the channel. I have sent some communication to YouTube about some of the notification problems, and they are dealing with it. Yeah, so what you can do, please for now, subscribe, help us to grow organically, whatever that means. Organically, where you got a name from? But yeah, just subscribe, hit that bell notification, all notifications until we resolve the problem on the platform. All right, let's get in this one then. So the first up, I tell you what, man, everyone has their price, boy. Everyone has their price. Mark Overmars opens talks with Manchester United about joining as director of football. Mark Overmars, dear me. Mirror Sports understands that a Tyneside club, New Saudi owners, have made contact with the 48-year-old former Arsenal winger, who has developed a reputation for identifying, recruiting, and developing world-class talent at Ajax over the last nine years, man. Oh my goodness. Two intermediaries are working on behalf of Newcastle have sounded out Overmars, and a Dutchman is interested in moving to St James's Park after being told he will be given the resources to awaken the sleeping giant. And according to the sources in Holland, Overmars wants to bring Ajax coach Erik ten Hag with him. Ten Hag, age 51, rejected the chance to join Tottenham last summer and is being touted as a possible replacement for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Manchester United. Overmars has almost 3 years left on the contract he signed with the Amsterdam club in 2019, but the agreement includes a clause which means he can walk away after serving just 3 months' notice to move to one of Europe's top leagues. It's likely that Newcastle will offer to pay Ajax compensation to smooth the departure of the man who scored against the Magpies in the 1998 FA Cup final. Do you remember that? No, probably a lot of you won't. Personal terms will not be an issue either, although Overmars has also been made aware of Newcastle's owner, Saudi Arabia Public Investment. You remember the PIF, yeah, worth a lot of money, have a shortlist that also includes 2 other candidates. I don't know what to say, man. Apart from just reading that report there, I just don't know what to say. Mark Overmars could be heading to Tyneside. What do you guys think about that? Everyone has their price, it would seem. I mean, he hasn't said yes, he hasn't said no. I'm hoping, not so much because I'm thinking he should come to Arsenal. Because yesterday we said that actually he would probably prefer to come to Arsenal. It's just the fact of the matter, the contract situation. Your word is your bond. You sign the contract. Surely you should honor the contract with Ajax. But again, the report is kind of highlighting literally, A, contracts really don't mean anything, and B, money talks as well as money silences. But Mark Overmars possibly could be heading to Tyneside, Newcastle. The money situation, the money would not be a problem. Wouldn't be a problem for Newcastle, worth an estimated £320 billion. Yeah, £320 billion. Remember the consortium there? Reuben Brothers and the PIF and yeah. But yeah, man, Mark Overmars. God, my God, I never thought I'd be saying that actually. So that's another story we need to keep an eye on. Mark Overmars could be heading as a director of football to Newcastle. Guys, let me know what you think about that. Put your comments in the box. The second, I had to laugh at this one actually. The second segment, Steve McManaman thinks £35 million rated Arsenal target. He's not worth that now. This is coming from the Mirror. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is easily worth the money. McManaman believes that the Ox is worth £35 million price tag that Liverpool have reportedly put on him. No, he's not worth that money. He's not. Oxlade-Chamberlain has struggled for game time at Anfield so far this season, having only started just one of Liverpool's opening 8 Premier League matches. Arsenal are said to be eyeing up a move for the England international. The former England, hasn't played for England for how many years now? No. The 28-year-old played alongside Mikel Arteta during his time at Arsenal, and the Spaniard feels he could add some experience and flexibility to his midfield options. Former Liverpool midfielder Steve McManaman believes the signing of Oxlade-Chamberlain would be shrewd business for the Gunners. I think Oxlade-Chamberlain is easily worth the money. No, he's not. He's not that. That's what I'm saying. He did have that bad injury for Liverpool a couple of years ago against Roma, and he was out for a long time. But sometimes that happens. Since then, he's been fit and well. He came on against Watford and played. Listen, for me, when this news broke, I said, no. Steve McManaman is saying that he's worth £35 million. No, he's not. And you know what I'm saying? I'm still saying, no, thank you. No, thank you. Ox had his time at Arsenal. We don't need him. And if he was so good, rated at £35 million, why are there no other clubs? There are no other suitors in the frame. Yeah, there isn't. So, Ox, thank you for the memories, but we don't need you. I'm just worried about the injury record, man. Apart from that, you haven't played much football because of the injuries. Don't want him. So for me, it's a no. And if Static, one of our moderators, is watching, I think I'll pass. We're just going to pass. The third live news is in regards to something that I've spoken about over the last week or so, and I alluded to that on the late night show. Aaron Ramsdale's Albert Samuel Lokonga glare speaks volumes about his Arsenal expectations. The goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale was quick to let teammate Albert Samuel Lokonga know what he thought of his dithering on the ball against Aston Villa. Both of the Gunner stars only joined in the summer, but have both impressed the Emirates faithful quickly in their recent outings. Lokonga enjoyed an impressive, if unspectacular, display in the middle of the park for Mikel Arteta's men as they battled Dean Smith's Aston Villa. However, things could have ended up very differently for the Belgian international. 70 minutes in, as he had his pockets picked by Jacob Ramsey after being caught in 2 minds while in possession. Ramsey's tackle on Lokonga fell to the feet of Leon Bailey, who duly tested the palms of Ramsdale with relatively tame effort. Regardless, Arsenal's new stopper deemed it necessary to let Lokonga know what he thought of his error. One glance was enough for the Belgian to understand what Ramsdale was suggesting. As I've said this before, I mean, when he saves the ball, it's like his instant reaction is to berate the defenders. I'm loving that, man. I'm loving that. As a defender, that would keep me on my toes, man. You know, Do your job. What's your job? Your job is to defend. Yeah. So I'm liking that instant reaction. Once he gets on his feet, you can see him just shouting, making sure that the defenders understand what his expectations are of the defenders. And look, you can even see from the picture there, man. Look, Congo must be thinking, I'm running for the hills, man. I don't want to be anywhere near that goalkeeper, man. He's too crazy. He's too crazy. Listen, like I said yesterday, Ramsdale is never going to be a David Seaman. He's never going to be a Jens Lehmann. He's never going to be a Pat Jennings. He's never going to be a Bob Wilson. But I'm loving the passion. I'm loving the passion from the goalkeeper, man. But the defenders, man, keep on your toes. Keep on your toes. Yeah, don't let it slide, man. I'll be on ya. Don't let them have a shot. Close them down. Parry them away. Move them away. Chevy them away. Talking about goalkeepers, man. David Payroll Seaman. He's on the payroll. He's on the payroll. David Seaman. Actually, that's a bit unkind. No, he's not on the. Is he on the payroll? He is on the payroll. David Seaman urges Arsenal Chiefs to help Mikel Arteta get back to where we belong. Before I read into this report here, we don't belong anywhere. We don't. No club belongs to be, or should belong in the top 4 or the top spot. That is competitiveness. But no club can say, oh, we belong to be, in the top 4 or in Europe. We are where we deserve to be. Anyway, for the long-suffering Arsenal fans, the reality of missing out on European football hit home this week, and David Seaman is no different. David Seaman, please. What do you think, David Seaman? He said, well, it was a rocky start, What happened in the Brentford game wasn't expected. When you're playing Chelsea and Man City, you can get beaten by both of them. For me, that wasn't a surprise. But losing 3 in a row with Arsenal bottom of the league and Tottenham at the top was murderation. But we've changed that around now, and that's a credit to Mikel Arteta and his team. I would say that finishing 8th or 9th is not Arsenal. It's not the way it should be. We need to be in Europe again, and it feels really strange that we're not playing week in, week out like the others. He can say that. Of course, he can say it. It's his opinion, but where we belong, where we should be. Now, clubs deserve what they get, man. Like human beings, we want this, we need this, but we don't always get what we want. We have what we deserve. Arsenal have what they deserve. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Football is like that. We don't deserve to be in top 4 because of our results, because how we do business, because of the ownership, the management, the players, everything there. Everything. So where we are, we deserve to be in that position right there. Where we belong, where do we belong? There can only be 4 clubs that can be in the Champions League. If you end up in the 6th place, that gives you Europa League. What happened? We finished 8th last year. We don't deserve to be in Europe. Mr. David Seaman, thank you for that. So that has been the news segments. 4, not 3. 4, and I've got to say, pick up the bunch for me is a shocker that Mark Overmars, I would say have they opened up negotiations? PIF, a consortium. Well, some people who are representing Mark Overmars has said that there is contemplation. Money would not be any problem. Wouldn't be an issue. I'm thinking everyone has their price. I would want him to honor his contract. It says that he's got 3 years left, but there is a clause in the contract. But I'm thinking, Mark Overmars, you have a contract. Honor the contract. Nothing to do with I would like to see him as director of football at Arsenal. It's just from a contract professional point of view. Is he going to break his contract? We have no idea. I have to wait and see, innit? But one thing the report has said that he has been told that the resources will be made available to him. The resources, we're talking about money, man. Money. All right, guys. So that has been again the 4 new segments on Canon 4 TV. We're going to take a quick break. Whilst I'm having a break, I'm going to have something to drink and get my throat ready for the second part of this Saturday morning show. Yeah, Sunday morning show. Where have I been? I tell you, last night, man. Last night it was like a marathon. Last night, and I'm looking at my wife. Anyway, guys, see you on the other side of this short video. When we come back, we'll go into the live chat and we shall read all your comments, please. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe. Press that bell notification button. I know we've been having some problems. A lot of the subscribers are saying to me that they've not received any notifications. So something is all right. I am in communication with YouTube, and hopefully we'll have an answer by maybe Tuesday. But let's see. Anyway, guys, see you on the other side of this video. As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. Yes, we are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience. And that is in regards to you thinking or hoping and praying, I want to have my social media career, but I need some help. We could be the people for you. Voiceovers, video editing, SEO coding, other bits and pieces as well. So send us an email if you are wanting us to help you in that career, social media career, content creator career. Anyway, guys, let's go into a live chat for the first time this morning, Sunday morning show. First up, we've got Colin. Says, morning, Alex. I hope it was all is well. Bring Saliba back off loan in January. So our CBs have some competition, like Tierney does with No, and put Arteta. You can't put your manager on load, man. But I understand what you're saying. It's good to have competition, like we've been saying for the longest time. I actually didn't realise Tierney is injured, isn't he? Didn't realise Tierney was injured, but it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. But the good thing is, Torres, what happened? Stepped into his shoes. What? He stepped into the position, not into his shoes. But I understand the sentiments there. Our moderator for the morning show, Ashley, says, hey up, goodness. And help to you, Ashley. I hope you're keeping well. Morning, Ashley. Mikkel should be waffling through a press conference soon. Oh, my goodness. See you, War Games. Good morning to you, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. Mango, catch up. What? What's going on? No, he is not worth that money. And why would we want him back? What can he offer us? He's no way worth 35 million. Mr. Steve McManaman, what are you thinking? Still worth 35 million pounds? Nah, sorry. And like I said, what can he offer us? What can he offer us? The current Arsenal leadership will pay 65 million for the Ox. Overmars would pass on the Ox and put Arteta on loan to the local Waterboy Union. I disagree. I think a Ramsdale can be an England keeper in the future. I think he can be. He can be. I'm loving the passion, man. Ramsdale looks like a saviour because he's a competition. Is a slappy, happy Leno. Leno quickly become the number 2, isn't it? God, dairy me. This is this I agree. We only deserve to be where we finish based on our performance over the entire season. Yeah, there's no getting away from that, man. We want to be in top four, or secure a European position, 1 to 6. We need to be in those positions there, but do we deserve to be there? No, we don't. We don't. There's no getting away from the position there. The positions in the Premier League at the end of the season doesn't lie. Doesn't lie. Marvelous Martin! Yeah. Marvin Hagler, man. Can't believe the guy passed away last year, innit? Morning, Alex. 100%. Hope you're keeping well, Marvelous Martin. Yeah. 12th with the current gaffer. I'm predicting 9th. This season, think we will get the European football. I can't see it, man. I can't see it. Warm up those pipes, Alex, and we need some singing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. If you want me to sing, you guys got to make a super chat donation. Apart from that, I ain't gonna sing voluntarily. Everyone has their price. Name your price. Yeah, yeah. Actually, nothing more than that. No Arteta will become a top manager, whether he gets that time at Arsenal. We will see. Let's not forget Klopp was here 2 seasons, or there 2 seasons before he won a trophy. Arteta did that in his first 4. I understand that, CM, but you got to think before Klopp came, he came with a reputation of being an experienced manager. Was it Bayern? Was it Bayern? Who did he manage before he came to Liverpool? But anyway, he already had that experience there. Whereas Arteta, listen, we know it's obvious. He no real experience. No manager experience. But time. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say I'm Arteta in or Arteta out. Arteta is nothing more than a moral victory coach with a huge all-you-can-eat waffle banquet. God, Colin, you're on fire this morning, man. Colin, God. Also, let's remember Arteta has beaten Klopp, Pep, and others in this time. Let's see by the end of the season where it's not so much how we start, but it was quite jarring to see that we had lost our first 3 opening games. We actually called it right, didn't we, Colin? We called it right. Brentford looking for their first scalp, and it had to be Arsenal, didn't it? Again, if you're gonna lose, it's the matter of the defeat. Go down fighting. Go down fighting. No, Colin, he's better than that, and I will gladly give my reasons behind that. Please do, CM. So, Colin, point 1. Since Arteta came, we have changed subtle things. We tackle less, but now commit more tackles before a foul given, and commit more fouls before giving a card. Well, I tell you what, if Granit Xhaka was playing, got to pass on CM. Too many repeated messes and mistakes. I think you're saying. Oh yeah, Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, of course. So he came with that, and didn't he win the Bundesliga as well? Didn't he with Borussia Dortmund? So the comparatives. Can you compare Klopp with Arteta? I don't think you can. I don't think you can, CM. Sorry, guys. Let me just quickly refresh this. So I'm current. The thing is, the app I use doesn't show me whether someone has been silly in the live chat and whether my moderators have removed the person. So, spare me a second, people. All right, here we go again. Against Liverpool and other top teams, they have done. Yeah. I was just thinking. Again, the comparisons between Jurgen Klopp and Mikel Arteta, I don't think they're comparable. I don't think they are. Okay. Let me just check on the poll that we did yesterday in regards to the youngster of the moment. Not Bukayo Saka, Emma Smith Rowe. Yeah. The question was, Emma Smith Rowe, time for a senior England call-up? Choose only one. So it's either straight yes or straight no. So out of 400 votes on the dot, 1 comment and 11 likes. 13% of you believe no, it's not time for Smith Rowe to have a senior England squad call up. But a whopping 87% of you believe no, yeah, he does deserve a senior squad call up. So I'm not sure if Gareth Southgate watches Cannon Fodder TV. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. You said the one name before I could even type it in, Alex. Xhaka's injured. He will come back and go straight into the eventually get red carded with a congratulatory swat on the bum as he trots off. It's funny, what it was, I can't remember the guy's name, but you know, Norwich got, I can't even say they got beaten. They got pummeled last night against Chelsea, yeah. And they went down to 10 men. And as the guy was trudging off as he got, of course, receiving the red card, the first thing that came to my mind was Granit Xhaka being tapped on the backside by Mikel Arteta. I'm thinking, for me, like I said, at that time, it sends out the wrong message. Sends out the wrong message. Oh, dear Granit Xhaka. Oh, you know what? It wasn't a red card. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. Sends out the wrong message. He's been sent off. You let him walk off. You could berate him, but the last thing you should do is pat him. Like, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry you got red carded. Anyway, I don't want to labour the point. He has made us defensively more stable. Yes, we need more cohesive going forward, but that will come, says CM Gaines. So there's a good debating in the live chat, man. There's no doubt about that. Good debating. Lucifer doesn't deserve it yet. He needs to perform at a high level consistently before giving an England call up. I think it's just, I just wanted to see the opinion of the subscribers. I agree with you. I think it's too soon for him to have an England call up. He still needs to prove himself. Last season, fatigue came into it. He looked so dead on his feet. As is Bukayo Saka now. Bukayo Saka, even more so than last season, doesn't look like the same player. The youngster needs a break. But Emma Smith Rowe, I think it's probably too soon for him. It's too soon for him. Good morning, Kelvin. Good morning, Kelvin. I hope you're keeping well. Arteta is getting a little experience. It's not easy for a coach. It's not a coach. He's a manager. That even coach a team on his own to put perfect, just like that. Look at Lampard at Chelsea. He was having type of players. Still, he failed. Yeah. Our possession looks like his press conference absolutely no point and lost direction. Oh my goodness, Colin, you're going in all guns blazing, man. Wow. Bukayo Smith, you're on Twitter, aren't you? I think we've followed you. I think. But anyway, good morning to you. I hope you're keeping well. This is absolutely deserves his chance in England squad. He's been a shining light of our club this season, and if Saka does, then so does Emil. I don't know, man. Man management, managing the player, I just don't see that much in Mikel Arteta. I'm just fearful for Bukayo Saka. We're going to burn him out. If we do not manage him and the time that we give him, it's weird because You look at Martinelli, who's burst into play in games, hungry. And you look at Bukayo Saka, who's been clearly overplayed. I'm thinking you've got to strike a good balance. Give Martinelli some game time. Give Saka a little break. Give him a break. Tell me what player has progressed under Arteta. Then think about how many players have regressed. The thing is, I can't, when I look at the youngsters, people always get it confused. Their breakout season didn't come under Mikel Arteta. Their breakout careers and season came under Unai Emery. Unai Emery gave them their opportunity. And they're blossoming. So, yeah, it hasn't happened, didn't happen under Mikel Arteta. Who's progressed? I don't know. I might have to pass on that one. I might have to pass. Look, I agree Arteta isn't at the moment a top coach. And he does make mistakes. Well, listen, all managers are going to make mistakes. However, I see things he is trying to implement. And start of football, Friday night, is what he wants, but isn't getting. Then let me ask you this question, CM War Games. If the players are not giving the manager stroke coach what he demands, why continue to select the same players? If you're asking a player to do this pattern of play, and they've showed you more often than not they're not able to act out the pattern of play that we've done in training, why continue to choose the same players? Arteta is culpable in that sense. I know it's a simplistic way of looking at it, but again, we know you can only play 11 players, but we've got a squad of players. We've got players in the academy who are waiting for their breakout season to come and play in the senior squads. So again, if you're asking a player or a group of players to act out the tactics, whether you agree with them or not, and you're right, the match on Friday, that should be the yardstick. This is how we want the players to play, the Arsenal way. The problem is, come on Saturday against Leicester, are we going to play the same way? Are the players going to play the same way? We don't know. We don't know. And that's the problem with this team. We don't know what we're going to get from Arsenal. They blow hot and cold. Yes, we need to ask why he isn't getting that level of consistency. But sometimes we have to question players, form injuries, discipline. But it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing I've been saying for the longest time. Players, whether it's the goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders, strikers, they will go off form. They will go off form. And because we have, I won't say the best squads, but there are players competing for every position over the park. And so the player goes off form, you can't continue playing the player because the player shows you that he's off form. What should your mind tell you? Bring another player in. Bring the other player who's been waiting for their chance. So I understand that. I understand that. We have not even mentioned this goofball. So he doesn't have the players to play counter-attacking football. Come on, man. Well, for that, Colin, I would have to have data to see where they were when Arteta came in and where they are now. Oops. I'm just so pleased that we seem to have turned a corner in terms of results and general direction. How refreshing it is not to have to speak about. I tell you what, man, don't get me started on, on that first name there. Don't get me started on that. Ah, goodness gracious me. Well, you know, well, Guendouzi, is his career over at Arsenal? Arteta has said, well, you know what, he's still our player. And that was the plan we had for him, to put him out on loan with Olympique Marseille. So we have to wait and see what's going to happen with Guendouzi. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, so I just got a notification there about my laptop. Hope it's not about to give up now. Yeah, it did. Sorry, guys. Got a notification that I didn't connect the battery. Arteta deserves credit. Yeah, give him credit where credit's due because we criticize him heavily on the channel. Personally, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon about Arteta in or Arteta out. I'm not gonna do that. But we criticize him heavily on the channel. Nobody gets a free pass on Canon 4 TV. Nobody. I'm sorry. They get paid too much money to give them a free pass already. In 22 months of a Premier League games, how many repeat starting 11s have we seen? I know the answer. Since you used the word consistency, you should take a look at that. Got in. What's wrong with you, mate? So, according against Brighton and Palace under Emery or Wenger, we should have lost those games. We have become a bit more resilient. Our group performances were poor, but at least we are not losing those games. So yeah, 1 point off top 4, 2 points off third, with less with the roster. Not a good comparison. So I just need to refresh this page. I'm trying to have my mobile running parallel with what we've got here. I don't want to be yeah, I mean, for me, again, I'm not promoting an Arteta out feeling, but comparable. Unai Emery, 1 point off top 4, first Europa final, and only for the media, the players literally downing tools, yeah, and the fan base just turning on Unai Emery. But Mikel Arteta gets a free pass. He gets a free pass. Anyway, I'll see if I can pick up any comments in our Twitter sphere. So about this, guys. Right, sorry about that. I've just seen a bit of footage here that I'm not liking what I see there. All right, guys. Yeah. Let's. Any other comments? Any other comments? If not, it will give me an opportunity to repeat the news of the Sunday morning show from Canon for the TV's perspective. And I think actually I'll just do that. So let me repeat it from top right down to the bottom. Bit of a shocker here, man. Bit of a shocker. Mark Overmars, man. I said the other day that he won't be going anywhere, but this report says Mark Overmars opens talks with Newcastle about joining as director of football. The Daily Mirror understands that the Tyneside club's new owner, Saudi owners, have made contact with the 48-year-old former Arsenal winger, who has developed a reputation for identifying, recruiting, and developing world-class talent at Ajax over the last 9 years. Two intermediaries working on behalf of Newcastle have sounded out Overmars, and a Dutchman is interested in moving if he's moving to St James's Park, after being told he'll be given the resources to awaken the sleeping giant. Now, according to resources in Holland, Overmars wants to bring Ajax coach Erik ten Hag with him. My goodness. It's weird because I said yesterday that Ten Hag, he said that his next move most likely will be to the Bundesliga. Money talks, man. Money talks. Ten Hag rejected the chance to join Tottenham last summer and is being touted as a possible replacement for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United. Overmars has almost 3 years left on his contract he signed with the Amsterdam outfit in 2019. But the agreement included a clause which means he can walk away after serving just 3 months' notice to move to one of Europe's top leagues. It's likely that Newcastle will offer to pay Ajax compensation. Again, money will be no problem for them to smooth the departure of the man who scored against the Magpies in the 1998 FA Cup final. Personal terms will not be an issue either. But yeah, Mark Overmars, boy. Oh my goodness. Everyone's got their price, boy. Everyone has their price point. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. That's all I can say. Yeah. And the second up, we were speaking about the Ox. Steve McManaman thinks £35 million rated Arsenal target, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, is easily worth the money. Did you hear what I said? He's saying that he thinks he's worth the money. McManaman believes that the Ox is worth £35 million price tag that Liverpool have reportedly put on him. No way. I'm sorry. We know the Ox has struggled for game time at the Anfield so far this season, having only started just one of Liverpool's opening 8 Premier League matches. That for me, that's enough. I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is easily worth the money, McManaman told horseracing.net. He did have that bad injury for Liverpool a couple of years ago against Roma, and he was out for a long time. But sometimes that happens. Since then, he's been fit and well. He came on against Watford and played. That's wonderful. That's good. But we don't want him. We don't want him at Arsenal, man. The Ox had his time, but not in Arsenal. And even at £35 million, I'll pass. And then next we spoke about Aaron Ramsdale. I'm liking his passion, man. Aaron Ramsdale's Albert Sambi glare speaks volumes about his Arsenal expectations. The goalkeeper was quick to let teammate Alexander Lokonga know what he thought of his dithering on the ball against Aston Villa. And actually, that's what I said in regards to Lokonga. He likes to hold on to the ball, looking for the third, the fourth, the fifth touch. Too slow, and that's why he got caught in possession against Crystal Palace. And he also got caught out a couple of times, against Aston Villa. Yeah, but I'm liking the passion from Ramsdale, and long may it continue. Who else will we speak about? We also spoke about the other goalkeeper, David Seaman. David on the payroll, Seaman. David Seaman urges Arsenal Chiefs to help Mikel Arteta get the club back where we belong. Again, you know my thoughts on that. Where we belong? I'm sorry, nah. David Seaman, he's penned his thoughts, said it was a rocky start. You know, what happened in the Brentford game wasn't expected. The Gunners legend said, when you're playing Chelsea and Man City, you can get beaten by both of them. For me, that wasn't a surprise, but losing 3 in a row with Arsenal bottom of the league and Tottenham at the top was murder. But you've changed that around now, and that's credit to Mikel Arteta and his team. I would say that finishing 8th or 9th is not Arsenal. It's not the way it should be. We need to be in Europe again, and it feels really strange that we're not playing week in, week out like the others. So those have been, again, the segments from Canon 42's perspective on a Sunday morning. Yeah, we've got 10 minutes before it's midday over here. Let me go into the live chat just for the last one before I wrap up this one. Let's have a look. Have I read this one already? Since we have had a full squad to pick from, we have had a consistent back 5, and that's starting to show. Colin, where we are now is irrelevant. Let's say Arteta gets to the end of the season, and we are in, and what's your, well, okay, I think you got a second part there. Thanks to everyone that has joined us today on Canon 40 TV. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you are new here to help this channel grow. All right, okay, the second part. And around 4 to 6, is that not an improvement in the team based over the last two finishes? And Arteta lead team will not go above 6 CM. Too many mistakes and too much tinkering. Ashley, you kicked a butt today. Great show, Alex. Good discussion, CM. To make that possible, given the players, I believe Arteta would be challenging for me the title, but only time will tell. I'm not saying Arteta should be given a free pass, but we should give him a chance. Especially this season, as he now has most of the players he wanted in, maybe a striker and another CM he would have liked, but needed to get rid of a few players first. Well, there's still more players that we need to get rid of. There's still a few more players. There are a lot of players out on loan with no option to buy. They'll be coming back. They'll be coming back. So, yeah, in that sentiments, we still got some deadwood we need to get rid of. It's interesting you say a striker. Maybe a striker. Why do you think a striker, CM? Is it because of the age that Auber is? Or is it because we don't know what's going to happen to Alexander Lacazette because he's now in the last year of his contract? So why do you say a striker? Why do you say a striker? I think I've just seen a bit of footage that I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Yeah. I think actually, do I know that person? I hope it's not who I think it is. But yeah, the footage is in regards to someone who appears regularly on one of the biggest Arsenal platforms there, and yeah, he's been approached. Well, my goodness, we should still have those players if they accept an offer contracts. Let's not forget that. Yeah. And actually, CM, before we wrap up this one, we've got a few more minutes before we go. Before we're going to end this Sunday morning show. What is your thoughts on the William Saliba situation? Loaned out, multiple times. Loaned out, and then we've spent £50 million on a centre back who is not too strong in the air. So, what's your thoughts about William Saliba, the situation there, before we end up this show here, CM? So you can hear her. Yeah, she's sneezing all over the place. She's just there on her phone. Yeah, bless you. His age and Arteta, I believe, wants a hybrid. Right, okay. Oba Laka that can do both those roles. We also need to back up Oba. Yeah, it'll be saying for the longest time. We need some more goals from all the other players. That works in the midfield. Thomas Partey. Saka has just gone off the ball for me. He needs a break. But okay, all right. God bless you, Mrs. Fodder. Hello. They're saying bless you. Yeah. Yeah. Bless you, Mrs. Cannon. Yeah, she's just yeah, she's got a bit of a sneeze. Okay. Let's just have a last look at this poll that we did. Emma Smith Rowe, whether he's deserving of an England senior squad call up. All right, so the numbers have changed. The votes, that is 11 more, but the numbers remain the same. Still 87% says yes, he deserves. 30% of you say no. All right. I'm just looking at this footage where, again, this guy who features regularly on the largest Arsenal podcast, and he's been approached. I think someone's trying to bully him, and the person who's doing it, to me, it looks like someone familiar. I need to look at that fixture, the footage a little bit closely. Well, I'd have liked to see him, but if Arteta and coaches believe he isn't ready, then he isn't ready. Hopefully next season he will get a chance. Let's see him again. How can they make that assumption when he's not even played a senior game? If he had played and then failed, then we could say, oh, actually, you know what, he probably does need to be loaned out. But to base it on some under 23 games without seeing him play in a senior squad, I think for me is really unfair. and then we went out, spent £50 million. £50 million. William Saliba's house. Not had to spend any money. Anyway, Antonio Conte still needs work. Was that? I'm saying nothing. We could have used and get him the beginning of the season. That's what I'm saying. Just put him in the first team. If he messes up, then we can say, well, okay, you know what? Then yeah, he needs to be put on loan. But the fact he's not even been tried and tested in the Premier League, and we put him out on loan multiple times, I think for me that's not good business. That is not for me good man management. But anyway, we can agree to disagree. I was going to say something else, and it's just gone out of my head now. I think it's done on what they have seen and the data stat system that is used to see their levels. You know what? Stat DNA. I hate that. I hate it because it doesn't measure the mentality of the player. Doesn't measure that. It just measures the stats. You know what's being played out on the pitch. You know the interceptions, the aerial duels. I hate stat DNA. I hate it. I'd far rather have, you know, a scout looking at the player, taking notes. That naked eye, an experienced coach, not coach, a scout knows what they're looking for. Yeah, the stats, man. Nah. He's done very well. Yeah, this season, very, very well. Yep. Excuse me. Okay. I kind of get the feeling that we'll probably come to an end. But guys, shall we go on for another 5 more minutes, or shall we call it quits? So if you want to go for another 5 more minutes, just put 5 in a live chat. If you think now we've had enough, just put E for end. So 5 for 5 more minutes, or E for end it. End it. Finish it. This simply is not a PS5. The stat stuff is part of the story, not the whole story. Yeah, man, that's stat DNA. Let's not forget also he lost his mum, a new club, new league. Hopefully he'll come back and be ready. Then we will see. 5, 10 minutes, an hour. I think my wife would kill me. Actually, no, she wouldn't kill me because yesterday my wife was on this Zoom call for how many hours? Like 7, 8 hours. So 1 more hour. 1 more hour of Canon Fodder TV. My wife's saying that if I go for 1 more hour, I've got to make her a cup of coffee. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll probably go for a few more minutes, not an hour. Colin, what are you trying to do, man? 5, 10, an hour. Nah, man. Bless, good morning, Alex. Yes, says Anthony D. Scissors, Master Samuel, brother. I hope you're keeping well, man. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, happy wife, happy life, Alex. Coffee. I know. She's saying coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. So what, do you know, I'm sorry, guys, what I need to do, I need to put like a video. I'm not going to go and leave you guys and go and make the coffee for my wife. So if we are to go for extra 5 to 10 more minutes, I need to put this video on. And hopefully in that time, I would have made a coffee and I'll be back in my seat. See you in a few seconds. Ready, steady, go. Hi, and welcome back to Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Well, this is a special video introducing our new membership scheme. Membership scheme, I hear you say? Yes, YouTube have allowed all content creators to have a membership scheme, and it's open to all our subscribers. Let me just get one thing straight right about now. All the content that you've been seeing for the last 2.5 years will remain to be free. So that's the Voice of Reason, that is the live shows, the broadcasts, the easy talks, all those content there is going to remain to be free. Okay, so I've got it off my chest. With the membership scheme, you get certain perks. With those perks, you'll get to see behind the scenes footage that probably nobody's seen before. Maybe, I'm not sure if you want to see. You also get early release of certain videos, and of course with the player profile videos where you ask us to do a video on a specific player, we'll give you a shout out, we'll mention you, and that'll be literally earmarked as if it was a present from us to you. With those formats there and the perks, they will come with a small price to be paid for the month. So with the lower level, which is going to be a bronze cannon, you'll get the shout out in the live chats, and also with the chat, if you are a member, it will go right to the top of the page that we must and we will mention you. And you also get like a free emoji and GIF with that as well. With the silver cannon, again, you'll get all behind the scenes footage, all the bloopers, all the things that we've tried to keep away from you. But yeah, there'll be a small price to be paid for that. That's roughly standing at £4.99. It will vary from country to country. So wherever you're on the way, there'll be a slight difference in that. And like I said, we're trying to maintain the future of Canon 4 TV across the whole platform. So by all means, we would love you to be a part of the membership scheme there. There are going to be perks, including discounts for all the merchandise currently running on Canon 4 TV. So that is the reason why we're doing the membership scheme. Again, you don't have to join it. All the content I'm going to repeat will remain to be free. But part of the membership scheme, you'll have all those perks there. Again, there's going to be a free Q&A live session with me and maybe my brother every Thursday. You also get early footage of early releases. And of course, you'll get the discount as well as all the bloopers and the behind the scene footage right here on this lovely channel, which is called Canon 4 TV. So we would love you to be part of the membership scheme. Please, the video is up and running now, and it's free to all the subscribers, all the viewers that's ever viewed Canon 4 TV. So for myself, Alex, and of course for my brother and Monty and everyone from Canon 4 TV, welcome, please, to the membership scheme on Canon 4 TV. I'm back. I made the coffee. Yeah, I think my wife's very happy now. Yeah, she's on her phone, drinking, sipping her coffee. So, guys, thank you for being patient on that one. Getting the memberships at CM, we have much fun, and Alex gets a reason to keep blessing us with his wonderful demure. Thank you for that, Colin. Thank you for that. The CM. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, thanks, Colin. Thank you for that. Alex, could you pass the word? I think Des is dodging me. Tell him I said bring. Oh, dear me. All right, guys. Remember, tomorrow I will be back actually throughout the whole week doing morning shows because my placement, I work in the school as a teaching assistant, stroke mentor, blah, 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 blah. The school is on half term. So I'll be doing shows every morning, and I guess I'll have to come live every evening as well. But tomorrow evening, we're back doing the 6th installment of the Canon project. I'll be joined by Eltel, the original Godfather, and James Rowe. So that's a 5:30 p.m. Kickoff. And also, what is there? There's something else I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yes. Next week, Saturday, for my sins. I repeat, for my sins, I'll be doing a watch along for the Leicester City game. Oh my goodness, what have I done? So make sure you join me for that. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so the Canon project, 5:30 p.m. UK time, The Godfather and James Rowe be going live every morning and every evening throughout this whole week. And the Easy Talk will be back on Friday. So there's just so much stuff going on. And then on Saturday, next Saturday, I'll be doing the live watch along with the Leicester City game. Oh, that's, goodness. What have I done? What have I done? A watch along yet? No. Oh my days, man. Anyway. Still think you jumped back onto it on Tuesday. A bit less stressful game. Yeah, I was thinking I should have agreed to do the Leeds game, not Leicester City. I mean, I don't like doing watch longs. Period. They're just too stressful, man. Too stressful. But let's see if I can just sit back and enjoy the Leicester City game. I remember the last watch long I did was when we won the FA Cup, and I invited. I'm not going to embarrass the person who came on with me, but I said to the person, "Got to keep it clean. Yeah, none of this foul language." 2 minutes in, talk about negativity, talking about bad language, and I thought, I'm never ever again going to do another live watch along. And yeah, but yeah, it's stressful, man. Stressful. They're too stressful. I hate doing the watch alongs. All right, guys. Any other bits and pieces of news before I do really wrap up this segment? Yeah, again, I'm just watching this footage of again. I'm not going to mention the podcast platform's name. They are the biggest for Arsenal, and there was they have regular people appearing on their channel. A particular chap who I met in North London, he wears the Arsenal clothes. He's been approached by someone, and the person who's approaching him quite aggressively looks like someone that I know. I'm hoping it's not that person. So I'm going to look again closely. Once we finish this one, it's not good because the person on this tweet here is saying that, they hate that platform and they're going to teach this person a real lesson. Yeah, I need to look at this footage very clearly, because if it is the person I think it is, it's not good, man. Not good at all. Anyway. Yeah, I'll be there next weekend for that. Thank you for that, CM. Thank you very much. Again, guys, really good debating. Good, clean debating, discussions in live chat. That's what we want to see. Seems... my goodness, what have I done? I won't lose this call. No worries, man. Yeah, I'll just sit back and just be like... But the funny thing is like these days, since last season, I don't get overly excited. No, Arsenal going to be playing, on a Saturday. The game gets played out. I just watch it. You don't see me get animated. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm not getting any younger, man. I need to keep my cool. You know what I mean? I think we've finished, haven't we? Have we finished? I think we're finished. I don't think there's anything more to be said. Said everything we had to say. What I can do very, very quickly is just bring up the fixture list, if I can find it. Yep, here it is. There we go. So the last game in October will be a Leicester City away, and then we've got November. God, my goodness, the time's just flying so quickly. I'm not going to get into, we can get maybe 1 point from Liverpool game. We can probably get 3 points from Watford and a point from Newcastle. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. The next game that we have to concentrate on is the Leeds game, and after that, then we can think about Leicester City. And that is it. That is it. I won't do that. You want to see the other side? Yeah, nah. When you see me on a watch along, I'm just gonna be like sat there. It's kind of difficult because in the sense that you want to give your opinion as the game's being played out to the viewers. And the other things you realize is that other people won't really be watching you. At the beginning, you see the numbers are quite substantial, and then once the game starts, vroom, because people want to watch the game. They don't literally want to listen to Alex giving his his comments or commentating about the game. But it can be quite funny. So I'm making cheesecake with her granddaughter. Oh, nice one. Cheesecake. My wife likes making cakes. We have said that we're going to do our own YouTube channel, food, but that's not happening yet. Again, guys, what you can do, we've got another channel. It's called Canon Travel. Obviously, it's about traveling all the places that we've been to. There's only 3 videos on there, but it's because I've been so focused on doing Canon for TV. I've probably got like 10 videos to 10 places, 10 different countries that we've been to that I have not edited and put on that video YouTube channel there. But if you want to see a different side of myself and see my lovely wife, go over and subscribe to Canon Travel. Yeah, we review the hotel we stayed at. We'll talk about particular tourist spots in the country that we've gone to. We have a good old laugh there, and actually I do enjoy doing Canon Travel as well as Canon for TV.
That's not true.
It's not true. I'd say it's not true.
You enjoy more Canon for the channel.
Yummy! I make them as well. So yeah, Captain and coconut is my special. Oh wow, okay, cool. I feel like a food making channel incoming. Colin and CM, the food channel. All right, guys. You know what? I'm gonna call it to an end. I'll call it to an end. Yeah, we're done and dusted on this one. On this Sunday morning show. Actually, Sunday now. We've gone into afternoon lunchtime. Just 1 minute before 1/4 the hour of 12 midday. Guys, thank you for joining me on the morning show. I will be back this evening. Yes, you're not getting rid of me that easily. I'll be back this evening reviewing the news of today with some other bits and pieces sprinkled on top. Listen, great debating, great discussion in a live chat. I'm going to look at this video where it looks like this person, again, a regular on that big channel, the biggest platform, Arsenal channel, who's a regular. It appears that he's been threatened by somebody, and the person who's threatening him looks familiar to me. So I'm going to look at the video. I hope it's not the person who I think it is. But anyway, guys, enjoy your lunchtime, and I will see you roughly. What time can I do the live show in the evening?
Whatever you want.
Oh, whatever I want. Okay. So again, you got to look out for the notifications. I might be back maybe 7 o'clock. I've just said 7 o'clock because my wife says 7 o'clock. So I'll be back at 7 o'clock. All right, guys. Listen, wonderful again debating in live chats. And just to remind you guys that please subscribe to the channel, help us grow organically, be part of the community. And until then, you have been watching Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over.